everybody, it's Pat Love from eXp Realty. I'm here today with Victoria Ballantine of Allegiant Inspections. Hi, Victoria.
Hi,
How are you today?
I'm excellent. I'm inside out of the rain.
Yeah, it's a nasty day out there today. I wasn't expecting it to be so bad. So, this is a introductory series for North Shore businesses, basically, and this is great that we have Victoria because she's a building inspector on the North Shore, which is rare, as we've just talked about, that to have a woman building inspector. So, I'd like to hear more about you and what it is you do.
Well, I'm actually not a building inspector. I'm
You're
a
not,
home inspector.
you're home
Building
inspector.
inspector would work for a municipality, and
That's
I work
true.
for independent clients.
Yes, I
Um,
apologize.
that's okay. I get called that all the time, but I just want to be clear to people that don't know the difference. So I do inspections for people if they are buying a home and want to know the condition of all of the systems in their home. I also do inspections for people wanting to list their home who want to be made aware of things that are possibly going to come into play in negotiations, because most people in the area do get a home inspection before they buy a place. I also do new home warranty inspections. Um, you have 2, 10, 5 warranties, and I will come in and inspect before those come due, so that if you do have any claims you'd like to make on your house, I can make you aware of them before the deadlines. And I do maintenance inspections. So that helps people prioritize what is coming down the line that they might need to spend money on. So for example, if they were thinking about doing a kitchen reno, and I came in and said, well, your roof is shot and your furnace is really old and you should probably budget for those because they're going to fail soon, make you aware of what you should prioritize. So I inspect all of the systems of the home, which is the roof and the interior and the exterior and plumbing and heating and air conditioning and insulation and structure.
Wow. Wow. You do, I'm very experienced in working with home inspectors. Sorry. And some of those things you do, it never even occurred to me that that would be something, a service that you would offer. So that's excellent. Could you give us, and I know it's a wide range, an idea of what sort of cost one would look at for that
Sure.
type of service?
Well, my cheapest price is, I should say, most inexpensive price is for a condo or apartment inspection, which is under 1,000 square feet, and I charge $425 for that. It's varying prices. It goes up by square footage. So a home inspection for a single family house that is under 2,000 square feet, I charge $550. If it's between 2,000 and 2,500, it's $650. 2,500 to 3,000, it's $700. So it's just a
That
gradual grade. If there's a secondary suite, I charge more. If there's a specific outbuilding that isn't a garage or carport that you want inspected, like a lane home, then I also charge extra.
Oh yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense.
Yes.
Another thing we'd like to point out in our pre-discussion, Victoria mentioned that BC and is it one other province are the only ones that have requirements for licensing for
That's
building?
correct.
For
And
building. I keep wanting to
down in the States as well, most states don't have requirements for licensing. So there's a lot of places where home inspectors are looked at um, as people that are just out to make a quick buck. Whereas here, I had to do a year of schooling. I had to do at least 100 hours of field training, and then I had to pass exams, and we are overseen by Consumer Protection BC.
Well, that's good. So that lets people know that, they're paying for something valuable instead of, some jack of all trades that thinks he knows something. At least it's confirmed that you do know something.
It's true. And I also work for, I'm a member of the Home Inspectors Association of British Columbia, which is the largest association in the province. And they have even more rigid standards than consumer protection follows.
Oh, well, that's really good to know. Okay. I said we were going to talk a bit about the pandemic and just to bring it up and see what's happened in your business, how you've had to adapt, and if you've discovered any tricks to help other businesses survive.
Well, one of the things that is different is that inspections tend to take a little bit longer now for me because I have to wipe down and clean everything that I touch as I go. And also, before we were allowed to have the client follow us around if we wanted, whereas now I'm supposed to be the only person in the house at the time. And a lot of time that doesn't happen. The realtor will be sitting at the dining room table or whatever, and I don't have a problem with that because I don't go near them and they don't go near me. But generally speaking, we're supposed to be alone in the house. And also, we ask that clients do things to prepare for us coming, to like open up the electrical panel, open all drapes and blinds, just so that touching things is at a minimum.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Good. So you haven't probably seen too much, with the exception of the beginning of the pandemic, too much of a slowdown in your business then?
No, and actually, I started last year. I have over 20 years experience in construction before I decided that I was going to transition to this, which I absolutely love doing. But the only thing I've found is that networking and building up clientele has proven to be a bit more difficult doing online only or phone calls only and not face to face with people.
Yes, yes, it's easier to get to know someone face to face for sure.
Absolutely.
I used to do these interviews, at Starbucks and get to know people a bit differently. So this is fun. It's different. It's definitely a change. So how can the community help you maybe make more networking connections? Is there anything we can do to help?
Give me your realtors. Realtors are a home inspector's bread and butter. As you probably know, that's where 90% of all jobs come from, is on the recommendation of you.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. Well, when we finish up our interview, I'll have a quick chat with you about that and see what we can do. So thank you very much, Victoria. It was great little snippet to get to know you and a little bit of your history and what you do, and some helpful information to those who are into buying houses, owning houses, and doing everything real estate. So thank you very much. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.